Last time on the Lazy Geckos. We showed you a failed maintenance task. Our hull is too thick for our depth sounder to shoot through, so it's on to the next idea. Then we took you to Key West, Florida for Fantasy Fest. Yeah, you know the rest. Before we finished up, we walked you through some fun engine maintenance. We ended up having to get a iPad. What one is that? The iPad what?
iPad Pro.
We got the iPad Pro for two reasons. Our workload for the videos is becoming
ridiculous.
Yes, so we needed something else that the other person could work on. So we had to get an iPad, and with that, we also got it for navigation.
Yeah, we're gonna use Navionics and Garmin Blue charts or something like that. I've been playing around with both. I like the Navionics app a lot.
It appears to work really well. Like, it gives you the wind, the current.
Oh, everything. Tides, everything.
We got our propane tanks filled today. We have two 2.5 gallon propane tanks. And when we got them filled and we paid for it, we were amazed at how much it cost. To fill both of our propane tanks, it was a total of right around $20 and change, a little over $4 a gallon to fill them. Oh, good throw.
Got a little something on your face there, buddy.
Are you ready to catch? Okay. That lasts us about 4 months, and we do a lot of cooking. We make coffee every morning with it, teas every night with it, almost every night. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything goes in there. I do so much cooking on board. So 4 months is pretty good when you compare it to your gas bill in a house. So you can really see how much cooking you can do and how long it really lasts. People worry about that all the time, but it's really not that big a deal. 3 times a year, you gotta figure it out, and it's not that hard to figure out. You just have to do an oil change.
Yeah, I gotta do the oil change on the engine. I'm gonna change the fuel filter and all that kind of stuff out too. The other day, we went ahead and put our jib up.
Along with our jib, we were finally able to reattach our mainsail. Attaching it wasn't near as tough as we thought though. Just reinstall the battens, slide it on the boom, and then on the track going up the mast. A few of our split rings were worn, so we replaced those as well. It was nice to get our sails raised. It made our lady feel whole again. With that, we also rigged up 2 of our 3 reefs before starting our Dutchman system. The Dutchman simply helps control the mainsail as it's lowered onto the boom. It helps the sail flake onto the boom instead of flop around everywhere. Installing it was simple enough, besides raising and lowering the main a few times. The Dutchman system that we've been hooking up, there's 3 different running lines, and then they go through certain points on the sail. And all you do is, it's actually really much easier than it looks. It was actually harder to take off. So it's right through the top of there. Pull it tight, and then it has a clamp that clamps on both sides. You tighten it up however loose or tight you want it. You may have to adjust it when you're back out there. And then this zips up and it folds right down with the sail.
Pretty good. So, and
very
then
stress-free.
You gotta wait for the wind to calm down a little bit.
But the more that you do it, the less stressful it is. So actually, it was enjoyable almost to see our sail go up.
Well, it's great to see the sail go up. Next, we got the fuel polished.
Yes, the fuel got polished, and oh my gosh, it was like huge, thick clouds of black.
Yeah, a lot of crap came out of there. You know, if you don't know what fuel polishing is, basically they suck the fuel out of your tank, clean it, and then put it back in. It's like just runs it through a filter basically. I don't think it's ever been done, and it needed to get done. And we've been sitting for a while, and you know, we only have a 35 gallon tank. You try to keep that thing full but you know, you can still get condensation and stuff like that in there, so it gets all the water out. And just so we don't have any issues, we went ahead and had him do it, and there was a lot of crap in there, so we're glad we did it. Yeah.
When he would mix it up, you could really see the gunk coming out, so I think it was really
cool.
good to have it done.
Yeah.
Another task that we wanted to take care of was remarking our chain. We originally had it marked every 25 feet, but wanted it marked every 10. So minus the 8 feet from the windlass to the water, that's exactly what we did. As you know, our dinghy had some barnacles and stuff left over from sitting in the water too long. We weren't able to get it completely clean, so I did some research. I ended up going with Boat Galley. She had some really good tips after reading through what to do. First, you scrape off what you can with the plastic scraper. And then I think she used like a putty knife. And then after that, you put the barkeeper's front all over the dinghy. And what she did was she took one of these green Scotch-Brite pads, and she would use it like that. And she said that really worked well for her to get the barnacles and all the leftover stuff off the dinghy. And then after that, her husband would put premium marine polish with PTEF on it. And he says that helps keep the barnacles off and helps with future cleaning. Reading from what she said, it took her and her husband together a half an hour, so Jeremiah and I together should only take 30 minutes. Hoping.
Well, it seems like it's working. It's not going to be like, it's not going to blast it. This stuff's no joke.
Well, it looks good.
Very well.
We are at the very end, last step. We just did some good old boat soap, wiped it down, and now we're going to do the marine polish. I'm very happy with the results. It looks, you know, almost new. Nice and shiny and pretty. Taco came out sparkling in the end. Note to self, don't leave your dinghy in the water. Thank you, Boat Galley, for the great tips.
How's it going?
It's going good. Last time I did this, I did a lot of it, and the fumes really got to me, so I've decided to pull all the pieces out that I can and do it out here. And Reese is napping in the boat, so we don't want that in there. But I think it's turning out beautifully.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm liking it. I think it's lasting. Do you?
Yeah. I think it's like once every 6 months or so.
And that's what I'm doing. I feel like I'm a boat girl. I'm now one of those girls working out on the dock.
Yeah.
You don't see too many of those. It's usually men. How important are these little fans when you live on a boat?
These things are the bomb.
Are they lifesavers or what? We have 7 of these little heli fans. That's what they're called. All right, electrician, tell them how easy this little job is.
It's just a DC power, and you just snap them on. Positive and negative.
So it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
The
I'm
fans.
redoing all this though. It's kind of while it's open.
Yeah.
So.
The fans are, where do we get them? Amazon. They are called Heli fans.
Yeah, the brand.
Heli Turbo.
Heli
Turbo.
fans.
Yes. They come in white or black. We have white throughout the whole boat, and they are about $70, correct?
I don't
They're
know.
expensive little guys. There it is. That's our fan.
Mm-hmm.
You are a man of many trades. What are you? A plumber, an electrician, an AC unit installer, the captain of our boat.
That's right.
Did you get the right part?
Let's see. Our lens needed to be replaced, so we got a new one right here.
Ooh, let me check that out. Oh, beautiful.
So here's our LED light. LED is the way to go.
though.
How's it going?
What have you got
You need to
here?
change or anything?
Sweet. No, man, you're good.
I appreciate it. You guys have a good one.
You too, thanks.
This is a first.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go eat it too. You coming?
Yeah. What do you got there?
Little Papa John's, pepperoni and pineapple with ranch. Right?
Yes. Well, where's the ranch?
Did you not bring the ranch?
I have ranch,
Okay.
honey.
Good.
How cool. This isn't like they came right to our boat.
Yeah. If they didn't only do this while we're at anchor, we would have no worries.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yes. Ta-da. Okay.
It's movie time.
We haven't sat down and talked to you guys in a while, so we really wanted to sit down, regroup, fill you guys in on a little bit of what's going on and our future plans.
Hey, we can't wait to get moving. This is probably the last video before we start moving.
Yeah. Next time on the Lazy Geckos, we show you how our wood refinish turned out. Before we leave, we also go through all of our safety equipment, including practicing some mirror techniques. I show you a little recipe I cook up, all before we untie the lines, kick her in reverse, and leave this marina for good. Get ready, because the Lazy Geckos are about to take you for one crazy ride. If you enjoy the videos that we bring to you, then please join us on Patreon. Or you can always drop us some love via PayPal by visiting our blog at www.lazygeckos.net. Vimeo viewers get all the behind-the-scenes action.